Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Steven, and I just want to welcome you to Wake Up Wednesday with the twins. Well, not today, but wake up with me. Unfortunately, John is at home. His daughter had to leave the other day because she couldn't smell, and so we probably all know what that means. And so she's got a couple weeks at home. So be praying over her, that her symptoms don't worsen, and also just all the other people dealing with the COVID right now. Father knows that what we're going through, he's already been ahead of us, but we still want to pray faithfully and for all those people that are being affected by that. Luckily for her, she is not doesn't have a lot of symptoms, so that's awesome. But I just want to welcome you. Man, we love everybody that plugs in each week. We're thankful for that. Had some stuff that we are going to go over, but John was going to be covering that and so he's going to be covering that hopefully next week. Just depends on his schedule and Josie. And so, but I did want to go in and talk a little about just a couple of things, some important dates coming up. In 2 weeks, the version 9 upgrade special does expire. So 2 weeks from today, we've got that. It expires. Also, the Q-Scan special, $100 off of that, expires in 2 weeks. If you want either one of those, now's the time really to take advantage of those specials. If you know a store that's not on version 9, encourage them to go to version 9. You know and love all the new features, and so we want them to take advantage of those as well. This will be the last special that we run on version 9. So it's $200 off right now. Normally $1,500. It's $1,300. So if you've not updated to version 9, now's the time. We won't be doing a special off of the upgrade after this. So you've got 2 weeks left on that. Just a little bit of information. Version 8 is technically frozen now. So if there's a bug fix, then obviously we're going to fix that and you'll get database updates. But there's been some really cool enhancements. And so I know if you've been plugging in each week, you know about a lot of those awesome enhancements. And man, they're exciting, right? They're changes that you've requested and that we've put in. And man, there's some awesome features. The roundup feature that we covered last week has now hit your system. And so if you've not enabled that and you want to do that, a lot of church stores are doing that, a donation to the church. Maybe you have a GoFundMe or somebody that you're trying to support local in your community. Use that roundup feature. All right. It's there. It can be configured and taken advantage of. Remember with version 9, just want to highlight the software a little bit for those of you that maybe have not updated yet. Version 9 does have cloud support. We use some cloud updating services. What that means, you don't have to load CDs anymore or the new SD cards that are going to be coming out. And so that's awesome. It also has remote capabilities built in. So I can remote in from home and work on my system. I can remote in from a hotel or from a conference. I know a lot of people were using the remote capabilities at the show a few weeks ago to work on their orders and be able to access their system live. It's really good for book tables. And so I'm not here to sell you on version 9, but the time has come. You do want, if you're on version 8, it is time to get on to version 9. And so we can give you the easiest path to that. A lot of people ask a lot of questions. Am I going to have to learn new software? No. There's some fields that have changed a little bit, but all the data is still on those same screens. So, hey, upgrade today. It is awesome. It's worth it. You're going to love it. And so take advantage of that today. I know a lot of you have added websites, and so just know that usually takes about a week to get everything up and going and configured. And so just know you're going to be getting an email from our web developer soon on that. And so that's awesome. We're thankful for all the new website customers. If you're thinking about getting a website, or maybe you have a website through someone else and you want to ask questions about websites, send me an email, sales@bsmgr.com. Be glad to give you any information on that. $75 a month to get you a website hosting. You fulfill your products. It's got all the products out there automatically. You can show your own hands now. And it's only $75 a month. All the money goes to you. We don't keep any money. It's not a profit sharing plan. So that's version 9. Upgrade today. Websites, they're awesome. If you don't have one from us, you should get one from us. Credit cards, merchant processing, not going to beat our rate. Everybody says, well, we can beat your rate, but nobody's beat that rate. So take advantage of that. Really, the limitations on Windows 9, what do we need? You need Windows 7 64-bit or higher. That's the big thing. Windows 7 64-bit or higher. Axiom printers don't work. So if you have an old Axiom printer, you'll need a Star printer. Most people have Star printers. It's all we've sold for the last, I think, 12 years. So unless you have a really old printer, you should be good to go there. Yeah, man, we've got lots of good stuff going here at Bookstore Manager. Lots in development right now. And so, man, it's a good time to be a Bookstore Manager customer. We really do appreciate you. Thank you for being there for your communities, for being that service that the communities need, a place to go to find God's word and encouragement. If they're dealing with loss, a place that they can go and get something to deal with loss. And so we really are thankful that you are in those communities and, in the battlegrounds and fighting back Satan, right? And so we are so thankful for you. Just know that we're praying for you as your stores. We are thankful. Man, I don't have a whole lot. I want to try to keep this really short today. If you have questions for me about anything Bookstore Manager, send those to me, sales@bsmgr.com. Give me a call, 1-800-997-6724. I know that we've been having a little bit of phone issues. I think we lost a server one day, so our phones were down for a day and we lost internet. We are working on that, getting a new phone system and things like that. So that's exciting. Not sure what else to say. John probably would have a lot more to add and jab at me in some way, but hey, take advantage of getting a hold of us if you have any questions. That's what I'm here for. So man, I'm your account rep. If you need me, call me, email me, whatever's easiest, get a hold of me and I'll be glad to help you. That's what we're here for. We are thankful for you. Thank you for plugging in today. We're hoping John will be back next week. It may be 2 weeks, but I'll be better prepared. This just happened yesterday, so I didn't have a lot of prep time, but we'll have something back for you next Wednesday. Thank you for plugging in. Again, we're praying for you guys. Thank you so much.